At this point right now, I'm just shaking my head. I'm not saying this because the baby is from Charlotte. No, I'm just being real. When of you all are going to understand that you need to leave this man alone? That this man is not the guy that you really want to mess with. Hasn't he proved it throughout all these years? Straight up. I'm just trying to understand this. Hasn't he proven this over and over and over and over again? Let's take it back. Since you all, trying to act like you don't know who I'm talking about. This man, the baby, prior to him being internationally known, right? He fatally injured someone. Shot and fatally injured someone inside of a Walmart located in Huntersville, North Carolina, which is really part of Charlotte, or Mecklenburg County. Got away with it. Said it was self-defense. Then after that, he became famous, right? There's footage on YouTube right now where he was in Atlanta by himself. It was him and the video crew recording a video. You know what I'm saying? A music video, I assume. And the dudes in the hood that he was in, our community, said that you need to check in. And as they were saying that to him, he was smoking a blunt and saying, I don't know nothing about that. While he was saying that, I was saying to myself, if it was me, I would have been had packed my shit up and just left. Now you all may say, well, the reason why you would have done that because you pussy. No, I mean, it's common sense to me. I'm somewhere where I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not familiar with the area and I'm with a camera crew. Nobody's gonna back me up. But see, people like the baby, he doesn't think about that. He's just like, yo, I'm not moving anywhere. It's just that plain and simple. Let's move on. Let's talk about, there's several videos of him getting into fights online. Then the infamous one where he just punched with his baby mama's brother in the face in a bowling alley and then kept on hitting him. One of y'all going to understand that this man is like Wu-Tang. You know the song Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. He's like that. And I'm not trying to get on this man's Disney's. I'm just not. Yeah, that was old school, right? I ain't heard nobody say Disney's since 1998. Oh man, but I ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying? Be on this man like that, for real, pause. But at the end of the day, when are y'all gonna get it? I don't understand it. So, I seen on the news yesterday, and WBTV news, the local news that's here in Charlotte, y'all some foul ass motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, true indeed, you didn't give out the man's address, but you said Iredell County, you put out the damn street that he was living on, and you had footage of his house so that more criminals could potentially break into his house and get shot like this one did. So I'm looking on the news and they're like, yeah, the baby, this and that and so forth. And I'm saying, okay, what did the baby do this time? Because the last time when he was in Charlotte, well, Iredell County is not Charlotte, you know what I'm saying? But the last time he had got in some mess in Charlotte, he was smoking weed. I think he was smoking weed outside of Bojangles Coliseum. And CMPD rolled up on him and I think illegally searched his car and all the rest of that stuff, right? So I'm like, what happened this time? And come to find out, someone attempted to break into his house. I don't know whether it was the baby that shot him or it was someone else that was in the house. But the guy got shot. That plain and simple. I already knew that that's how the story was going to go anyway. I mean, what other way was it gonna go? I'm just trying to understand. But see, the point of me making this video is this, for real, no lie. Because a lot of people gossip, right? And I'm not the one to gossip. You know what I'm saying? If I'm going to gossip, it's gonna be, I'm gonna use the gossip as a learning, you know, to not so much teach you, because a lot of you all my age or younger, are close to my age. So I don't like saying teaching you and all that stuff. I'm nobody's teacher. But this is a lesson well learned. You understand? So the purpose or meaning behind this video is to let you all know, for those that plan on moving here to Charlotte, that if you really want to know what the average Charlotte-tean man, the attitude that he has, if you really want to know, like the average Charlotte-tean man and how he operates, look no further. You see him every time you see the baby. Straight up. That's my word. I don't know how many the babies I know. I'm just being real. Some of the babies I know got bald heads. Some of them got braids. Some of them got dreads. It's a lot of them in Charlotte. A lot of them. And I just don't understand it. I just don't understand it. That's why I respect Charlotte, man. I'm not gonna hold you, for real. This is my word. I'm not on Charlotte's dick like that. I just respect it. I ain't been everywhere. I haven't lived everywhere, but I've lived in major cities. New York, Atlanta. I lived in Orlando. And I've definitely, you know what I'm saying, like, been around Charlotteans enough to know how they operate, how they move. And I respect it. Because this is my word. Charlotteans don't ask for respect. Yeah, there are some people that are loud. But for the most part, they're calm, they're cool, they're collective. And they'll tell you, seriously, in the most calm-like way, yo, listen, if you don't stop talking, I'ma fuck you up. And then you continue to talking. Next thing you know, you get fucked up. The best example I can give to you is the whole thing with the bowling alley. I've seen that before. I've seen that play out in Charlotte. The baby was calm. And the guy came up to him on some next shit. And next thing you know, bop! That plain and simple. How many times are you all going to sleep on the South? How many times? That's all I want to know. And this is not, I'm not talking about New York and Philly. And I'm just saying overall. How many times are you going to sleep on the South? I've been down here enough to know I have family down here. I went to school down here. And there's no disrespect when I say this, but I went to school with some of these fools. And I'm not saying in Charlotte, I went to school in Durham. But I'm saying overall in the South, I know how these dudes get down. And their tempers are like this. They're very short. But Charlotte's vibe, and you know, the way that they get down, the Charlotteans, something different from other cities in North Carolina. Like their temper is this short, but they give you that little leeway. They let you know, hey, listen, yo, in a calm-like manner. That's what I don't understand. Like, how can you be respectful to someone that you're about to disrespect? I don't get that, but it kind of makes sense. You know what I'm saying? To them, it is. It does. It starts off okay. Yo, listen, normally people be like, yo, get the fuck out of my face, motherfucker. I'm gonna punch you and rah, 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 rah. It ain't none of that. It's none of that. It's none of that. It's, yo, get the fuck out of my face. And then you could be on some rah, rah, I got a gun, motherfucker. And what's your point? Bop! Next thing you know, you laid out on the floor. He knocked out the dude. The baby knocked out the dude in South Park Mall. You seen that footage? That's on YouTube. When he knocked him out. He knocked him out. And the motherfucker, he punched him so hard, he knocked him out of his shorts. So this motherfucker, he had on some tighty whities. Oh shit. Yo, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just being real. Stop sleeping on these people, man. Stop sleeping on these people. For real. Stop sleeping on the South, man. Straight up. Straight up, man. This shit be crazy to me. Be crazy. And I'm being truthful with you. I don't want no beef and no drama in Charlotte. I don't. Charlotte is very much widespread. No lie. It takes 30 minutes, you know what I'm saying, to get to one end or one side to the other. But let me tell you something. It's a guy that left a comment in the comment section of one of my videos I did. And I was talking about firearms or whatever. And he was like, if somebody wants to get to you, they're going to get to you no matter whether you got a firearm or not. And it's true. That's a fact. So just because I carry, I have a CCW and my EDC is a 6-hour P365, and I carry an extra magazine with it, along with it, that don't mean shit. Nothing at all. I don't mean a damn thing. Not to a lot of these charlatans. Straight up. Let me go. See, this is the thing. Some of you all want me to go in the hood and show you the hood. I did a tour around Charlotte, and basically it was a tour around the hood. But you know what I did? I put my GoPro on the dashboard of my car and the inside of my car, and I drove around. That's it. I'm not getting the fuck out. I ain't stupid. Why am I gonna go around a bunch of wolves? And I'm a fucking sheep. And I say that in the most respectful way. Like, it's not like I can't turn into a wolf if need be, but I'm a sheep. What the fuck? I get up every fucking morning. I go to a gym. I drop my son off. I pick him up. You know what I'm saying? I go to a Whole Foods. I eat quinoa. You know what I'm saying? I eat wild rice. I'm a vegetarian. I live a very, I don't know what to call it, a fluffy life. Why am I gonna go into the hood where people don't have shit and be in the midst of hopeless people? At that point in time, it's not like they can't change. I'll never give up on my people, like some of you all have. I'm not going into no motherfucking hood. I did a video. I told you about the bus driver that got assaulted off of Tuckasegee Road. And it's not a game. I'd rather, you know what I'm saying, roll dice and go down West Sugar Creek and chill in Hidden Valley rather than be on Tuckasegee Road. And Hidden Valley is changing. It's changing. A couple years back, I did Postmates. I'll never forget it. I went in Hidden Valley and I was like, for one thing, when you go in Hidden Valley, you're like, why is this shit so terrible again? Yo, it's a big ass community and it's houses. And it looks like, hey, shit, can't nothing happen down here. I mean, yeah, a block party or some shit, but not no shootouts and all the rest of that shit that motherfuckers was talking about. Not here. But I dropped some food off to this white dude and he looked quite comfortable. Like, hey man, shit happening on my block, so it's changing. But another person left a comment in the comment section of the same video that I'm talking about that I did. And they said, no matter what, Tuckasegee Road is what it is and will never change. Ever. I somewhat believe that. But gentrification is creeping up. You know what I'm saying? Freedom Road. Excuse me. And from what I'm seeing, they have some houses for sale going further out. Like Tuckasegee Road does get, please correct me if I'm wrong, it does get better. But not like when you go into it, like in the very beginning. Like, I'm just trying to get y'all to understand this if I haven't said it already. If you all haven't understood, right, already, that Charlotte is just like any other city, man. You got knuckleheads, you got nerds, you got good parts or sides of Charlotte, you got bad sides of Charlotte. That this shit is not a walk in the park. And I know some of you all may kind of like be like, yeah, okay, you know, I kind of get it, but I don't know. I went down there and Uptown was nice and clean and everything was beautiful and this and that and so forth. Y'all are kind of like how I was when I went to Orlando for the first time. I was like, man, Orlando, Mickey Mouse is here. How can it be bad? How can Orlando be bad when Mickey Mouse, Minnie, Donald Duck, Goofy, Pluto, all of them live there? There's no way in the fucking world Disneyland, Orlando could be bad because Disneyland is here and Mickey and Minnie live here. How? Right? I went down there, I visit. I was like, yeah. Prove my point. Ain't nothing bad about Orlando, right? Then, you know, I went on my hiatus and shit. I left Durham, North Carolina, Raleigh, Greensboro, New York, came back. Then when I left New York, I'm talking about I lived at those places. And then I left New York for the last time. Living there, Pretty Ricky was in Orlando. And I was like, hey, basically, I'm homeless, man. Hey, you think I could spend a couple months with you, you know, get my money right? He's like, yeah, come on down. I you know, went on down there. And I never forget it, you know. I was like, yo, man, I got these mix CDs and, you know, and all the rest of this stuff, you know, I gotta dump it. I gotta sell it. I gotta make some money. He's like, all right, cool. I know exactly where to drop you off at in order for you to sell those type of CDs. This, I forgot where it was at. Damn, Pretty Ricky, I know you're looking at this. Put the street that it was off of. So he dropped me off. There was a Jamaican restaurant. It wasn't Golden Crust. It was like Sunrise or some shit like that. Damn, where was that street? It's a known street he dropped me off at. And I got there and I was like, holy shit. This sure is hell not motherfucking Disneyland. I seen so much shit while I was there for those couple months. Down that strip till it was ridiculous. Ridiculous. I seen a motherfucker right in the parking lot where I was selling my CDs at, sniffing, tooting up. And he was doing this. This nigga, I don't know what the fuck was, I don't know whether it was bad coke or whatever. He's like, and went in the store. He had a gun and shit. I'm like, oh shit, let me get the fuck out of here. I got robbed for $1. No lie. The guy didn't, I'm not talking about that guy. It was another incident where I was Pretty Ricky. He know that. You remember that day you fell asleep and you supposed to pick me up. This motherfucker fell asleep. He had me out there all damn night. I was pissed. Cause I was in the hood. In the hood, it was no Minnie, no Mickey, no Pluto, no Donald Duck around that area. This motherfucker was like, yo, man. So he saw me sell a CD. You know what I'm saying? And I made $5. So a guy came up. He was like, yo, man, let me get $1. So I said to myself, if I tell a nigga I ain't got it, that's a no-no. Because he already see me, you know, make it, you know, sell a CD. And I'm saying in my mind, I'm the only one out here, you know what I'm saying, that's selling CDs. Don't nobody know me. And this is their block. This is their area. So let me go ahead and just tell this motherfucker I ain't got no change. So I was like, yeah, I got a 5, man. I ain't got no change. So his friend was like, this is the reason why I know I got robbed and I got set up. His friend was like, oh shit, I got change. And he pulled out a knot that big. I was like, yo, all right, man. You know, here, take the dollar. I think had I said I ain't got it, or I ain't gonna give it to you, that would have been the wrong answer. And they probably would have robbed me and fucked me up too. I seen a lot of shit happen in that area. You understand? I know all about OBT. It wasn't all for OBT, but I know all about OBT. I know. Now listen, I'm not trying to self-incriminate myself. Incriminate myself. You know what I'm saying? But I know all about OBT. For those that live in Orlando, or that's from Orlando, or whatever have you, everybody knows about OBT. You know what I'm saying? Bitches be walking around, prostitutes and shit, no clothes on. I'm dead ass serious. I ain't never seen no shit like that in my fucking life. I never seen a block where it's just bitches walking around with no clothes on. So, yeah, man, you can't sleep on these places. You can't. And I'm not trying to be funny, but I'm just being real. Like, you could be like, yo, I'm from New York and this and that and so forth. Yo, that shit used to be like a badge of honor. Like back in the days in the South, when you said you was from New York, I'm not trying to pick on New Yorkers, please. Straight up, I love you all. I was born in New York. I lived in New York. Got family that's still there. But it's just, this is the truth. You know, you understand? But back in the days, when you said you was from New York, please. The bitches dropped their panties for you. The niggas would respect you. All of that shit. Now, that shit don't count for nothing. I hate that I have somewhat of an accent. I wish my shit was like this. For real. So you can't pop that shit anymore like I'm from up north, because don't nobody want to hear that shit anymore. The South is popping now. I get a lot of people that talk about, you know, leaving the comment section of my videos like, yo, don't nobody care about Charlotte. Don't nobody care about the South. You fucking wrong. You out of your fucking mind. Like Charlotte, the South overall is the place to be. At one point in time, it was New York. At one point in time, it was Los Angeles. Now, the South is the place to be. For real. And it's a good side to that. This is the good side. The bad side is, you know, man, everything is going up. Everything is going up, man. And now corporations, you know what I'm saying, are buying out communities. So this shit is slowly but surely becoming like up north, where, you know, the South was known for home ownership, and nowadays you're renting, not even renting to own, you're just renting, because your corporations, you know what I'm saying, have bought up fucking communities, 70, 80 houses and shit. And now you don't have a choice but for your landlord to be a corporation. It's fucked up, but it's a harsh reality. You understand? So, man, I know I went a little left field with the situation. I ain't want to talk about that man like that, the baby. You know what I'm saying? For 20 something minutes. You know, I wanted you all to get something out of this video. And the thing that you need to get out of it is you can't sleep on the South, let alone the people that's living there. That plain and simple. That regardless of wherever you go around the world, you're going to have your good side of town and your bad side of town. Regardless of wherever you go around the world, you're going to have good people and you're going to have bad people. And it's just that plain and simple. Never underestimate anyone. Straight up. Never. If anything, you should overestimate them. That plain and simple. So, I'm done with this. Other than that, my name is Langston 2992. I want you to like, comment, subscribe, and definitely share this video.